It would make sense for certain teams around the NHL to sign Phil Kessel. Probably doesn't make sense for bottom feeder teams to have him around. Listen, he's not your traditional mentorship kind of player, but for me, having a chance to play with him for a brief moment in time in Pittsburgh, I can tell you this, guys love Phil Kessel in the locker room. He loves hockey, and he's got an attitude that's infectious. And when you're a team that has a lot of pressure on you, whether it's internally or externally to win, he's a good guy to have around because he keeps things lighthearted for you. So you take a look at some of the teams that may need some winger scoring lower in the lineup. Phil Kessel makes a lot of sense. The biggest thing is going to be this. Does he want his Ironman streak to end? And having played only 4 games in the playoffs, it seems like if he wants his NHL career to continue, he's going to have to be okay with being a healthy scratch at times throughout the season. And so I look at good teams who maybe have some players who are in their minor league system who aren't quite ready to make that jump yet. So now you start deciding, okay, do I want Kessel to be a healthy scratch, in and out of the lineup kind of guy, or do I want to disrupt the development of a younger player, have him yo-yoing up and down from the minors to the NHL? For me, I would look at it from a good team's point of view and have Phil Kessel be that player. There's a couple teams that make sense for me. One is the Colorado Avalanche. They're a team that's destined to go to the playoffs again and have some success. They could use some scoring lower in the lineup. The other team that's interesting is the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, Phil Kessel may not fit the mold of what a Rod Brind'Amour kind of player looks like, but they're not going to have an AHL affiliate this season. So it may make sense for the Carolina Hurricanes to have one extra player on their lineup. I know they don't like to carry too many extras, but to have that one extra that you know can give you a little bit of scoring pop, which is something the Carolina Hurricanes need, Phil Kessel can definitely provide that. So bottom line is this, if you're a good team and Phil Kessel is okay with sitting around a little bit throughout the season, it makes sense to have him on your roster. He's a great guy in the dressing room, and he can give you a little scoring punch when needed lower in the lineup.